What up, though, y'all? It's Chris broadcasting to you from Vernon, CT. These are actually my last hours in CT, and I'll be headed back to the Motor City. And I'll tell y'all this, I'm definitely ready to get back home. Like, traveling, going to other places is cool, hanging out with family, and, just experiencing what other places have to offer. That's all great, but there truly is no place like home. As cliche as that is, there is no place like home, man. I love my city, even though I enjoy to get away and do other things. I don't know, man. It's just being home is just, it's just something about it that just can't be replicated when you're out and about. It don't matter how nice the environment, it don't matter how great the hospitality, you always yearn for home because home is home. But let's get into the topic at hand. We got, let's see, it's a little windy out here. I'm trying to angle the camera so that the sun ain't all in y'all face, but also try to block the mic from the wind being all in y'all ear. But overnight, a few things happened. President Trump brokered a ceasefire between Iran and Israel, and they got dumb behind it. They both agreed to the ceasefire. Now, the ceasefire was supposed to take place some hours later. I don't know why it wouldn't be immediately, why there were hours, but that was the agreement. So apparently, and this is listening to President Trump, this is my interpretation, listening to President Trump speak a couple times on the matter, and you could tell he was very frustrated about it. Apparently, Israel unloaded. Now, they've agreed to the ceasefire. So why do you then fire onto the country that you're supposed to be having a ceasefire with, that you're supposed to be brokering peace with? They decide to fire on them, and according to President Trump, it was a lot. They sent a lot their way. Iran retaliated, sending stuff Israel's way. So it's like, man, what is going on here? And President Trump said this, and I quote, "You have two sides that have been fighting so long that they have no idea what the fuck they're doing." And it does seem that way because a peace has been brokered. Y'all been fighting, y'all, to a lot of people, pointless battle for so long that y'all don't even know how to come to a peace. Y'all don't even know how to stop firing on each other. You've been doing this shit for so long that you can't even resist the urge to press the button. And then after the ceasefire, apparently Iran, according to President Trump, this seemed to be accidental. They fired a missile over their way that didn't even hit anything. It hit nothing. There was no target. It landed in the middle of nowhere, and that's why he believes that it was an accident. And I'm like, what an accident to have. I mean, this just adds to what I was saying about y'all been doing this crap for so long that you can't resist the urge to press the button. It's like you're doing instinctual. You like accidentally firing off missiles because you're so used to pressing the damn button. But as a result of this, Israel wanted to do more. They're like, oh, this is a violation, and they want to do more. So they sent out planes. Trump was unhappy about this, and he said he's been playing both sides. He always plays both sides. Listen, I'm going to give him credit where credit is due here. He has been playing both sides of this, and I believe he's been doing a great job because Biden, let's be for real here, Biden could not have gotten this done, did not get this done. And those people that's talking about some, oh, orange man bad, I'll never forgive y'all for voting for Trump, Kamala was going to take us to the promised land. Stop the cap. There is no way Kamala would have gotten this done. Furthermore, let me be even more frank. The rest of the world does not play these silly little progressive games that the United States like to play. Putting a woman in charge of the United States of America would not have played well with the rest of the world. It's just that simple. China absolutely would not respect us. They didn't respect Biden. I mean, really, the president over there in China said the reason why he didn't honor any of the arrangements with Biden is because he knew he was weak and he wouldn't do anything about it. So you think that his female VP that the entire world can see sucked as the borders are and absolutely would have been a laughingstock as a president, that they would have listened to her, that they would have actually taken her seriously? They're not playing these progressive games. The Middle East is not going to respect a female president of the United States. So y'all could be like, oh, it's sexism and all that. Call it whatever you want to. Call it whatever you need to call it in order to make yourself feel better. Donald Trump was the better option in this election for multiple reasons. You can hate him, hate his guts, all you want. Get out of your feelings and accept what is. You could love Kamala as much as you want. Get out of your feelings and accept what is. Just because you like somebody doesn't mean that they would have been a competent president. And just because you hate somebody doesn't mean that they're an incompetent president. Get out of your feelings. Be objective. Donald Trump was the better option of the two. And America voted. I mean, he won very convincingly. And for those of you that are like, oh, it's because of racism, she was a black woman. All right, first off, let's stop that stuff. Stop throwing Kamala Harris on us. She is not a black woman. Stop claiming that this Indian woman is black. She is an Indian woman. And she never was playing the whole person of color card, even though she was never playing the whole person of color card until she started riding on Biden's ticket. She's never outright called herself black. If you notice, she's never called herself black. It's the leftist media like CNN and MSNBC that kept wanting to call her a black woman. And she just let them run with it. That is not a black woman. She has a dot on the forehead, and I don't mean this to be funny, but she has a dot on the forehead Indian mom and a father who identifies as being Caucasian. Where's this black woman crap come from? So stop trying to throw her on us. But even more importantly, for those of you that are claiming racism, do you forget that Barack Obama won not once but twice? Barack Hussein Obama ran and won, then re-ran and won. So she didn't lose because of racism. She lost because she was an incompetent candidate. So far in just 6 months, and I'm saying the uncomfortable part out loud, President Trump may not be making every decision that I agree with, but he's done more that I agree with than not. And he's gotten stuff done that Joe Biden couldn't get done, and we know Kamala Harris most certainly wouldn't have gotten done. There is no way in hell that Kamala Harris would have gotten this Iran-Israel conflict solved. No freaking way. That woman couldn't even get the border under control. How's she gonna take two extremely stubborn, headstrong heads of a country and get them to come to a agreement? How is she gonna do that? And she can't even stop invaders from coming over. It's more I can say on this, but I think y'all get the point, man. I'm gonna leave it there. The ceasefire seems to be into effect. Israel has pulled back. Trump expressed frustration and disdain and warned them that they would be creating a violation. And so they turned around and went back. So even though it was looking like both sides were failing to adhere to the ceasefire as of right now is in effect. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.